Good evening, everyone. I'm Kamen Enchev. We're just over 24 hours away until A-State hosts rival ULL in a nationally televised game. The Red Wolves practice this weekend as it's no secret that the two teams don't like each other. Things got really chippy in last year's game, which the Red Wolves lost 55-40. Couple that with the fact that A-State has committed a lot of penalties this year, 15 against Idaho to be exact, and that has Blake Anderson preaching discipline ahead of the big game.
I'd love to go through the game without a single flag, and I sure don't want any of it to be something that we could control and we didn't. Made it very clear to our guys that I think that every official, the head of the officials will be here, the head of the conference will be here. Obviously, nobody was pleased with how last year's game finished up. Not me, not Hudspeth, no matter what anybody says out there, neither one of us. We've talked about it at length, and that's not who we want to represent.
And the Red Wolves volleyball team received 3 Sunbelt Awards following 2 more wins over the weekend. Carlisa May had 31 kills over the 2 matches to receive her 7th Freshman of the Week award. Marky Shadig received her 3rd Defensive Student Athlete of the Week honor after 48 digs over the weekend. Mallory Warrington was named Setter of the Week for the 2nd time after 93 total assists. The 22nd ranked Red Wolves are 19-1 on the season. The Razorbacks had a bye this past week, but it's finally game week as the Hogs will host Auburn Saturday at 11 a.m. When the preseason polls came out, this was supposed to be a top 25 matchup between 2 of the teams battling for the SEC West crown. But both teams have underachieved and are 1-2 in conference play. Today during his press conference, Brett Bielema was asked about some of the players who have stepped up in practice, and he mentioned Region 8 and Highland Zone receiver Deion Stewart.
Deion Stewart looks extremely gifted. He's put on weight, I think 10, 15 pounds. He started at 160, so it's probably a good thing he has put on weight.
Always good to mention the local kids. On a Preps, here's a look at our Week 7 Sweetest Play of the Week nominees. We start with the game of the week as Kylan Robinson bursts through the hole and heads to the house for a 64-yard touchdown. Batesville beats Wynn 31-14. To our showcase game, a squib kick, and Dakota Moore picks it up, eludes the tackle, switches fields, takes it down the sideline, then makes a shifty cutback to get by a few more, and he's gone. Cross County beats CPC 35-12. We head to Gosnell for our 3rd play. Ronnie McShann with the stiff arm, then the hurdle, then the power. Gosnell beats Highland 44-15. Finally, a viewer submission as James Johnson runs around and throws it up with 3 defenders in his face. Austin Blocker pulls it in for the TD. Hoxie beats Osceola 34-28. Head on over to KIT8.com to vote. Polls close Tuesday at 8. You can see the winning play that night on Region 8 Sports at 10. To the NFL, Titans coach Ken Whisenhunt told reporters that Marcus Mariota has a sprained left MCL after this late hit early on in Sunday's game. Mariota stayed in the game but had a career-high 4 turnovers. Mariota's day-to-day, and Whisenhunt says his status for Week 7 against the Falcons is unknown. And between singles and doubles, 7 Jonesboro and 5 Piggott athletes have advanced to state semis in tennis. I found that on social media, so can't track all the scores. If you've got them, let us know, send us a picture, give us the results.
Sounds good. Kamen, thanks.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.